Namaste students, I am Dr. Aziz Mohammed Khan from Department of Food and Biotechnology, Faculty of Agriculture and Veterinary Science, Jyoti Vidyapith Women's University, Jaipur. Today I am going to discuss about the topic activation of B cells, and the topic belongs to the subject immunotechnology, BTech FBT, 12th trimester, BTech MTech FBT, integrated 12th trimester. B cell activation is conducted in two ways. The first way is T cell dependent, and the other way is T cell independent activation of B cell. So first we are going to discuss about the T cell independent, which is not dependent on the T cell. In this way, the B cell have some specific receptors. Okay, these are the receptors of the B cells. When an antigen is presented, B cell is itself a antigen presenting cell. It is a antigen presenting cell. So when a B cell encounters an antigen, it detects an antigen. So this is the whole antigen, and when it identifies an antigen, it binds to its antigenic sites that are the epitopes. So the B cell binds to its epitopes here. So it will bind to its epitopes. These are the epitopes, and this B cell and antigen are bound to each other. Specific B cell receptor will bind to specific kind of epitopes. Okay, and this is the signal number one. This is the clustering of B cell and signal number one, in which each B cell receptor binds to specific kind of epitopes. Next, some toll-like receptor also bind to the antigen. Okay, these are the toll-like receptor which will bind to the surface of the antigen. So this is the antigen surface. Okay, and these toll-like receptor will bind to the surface of the antigen. So this is the signal number two. After signaling, this signaling, B cell gets activated and will divide. Okay, these B cells will divide, and after division they will differentiate into specific plasma cells. These plasma cells will secrete the specific antibodies against these against these antigens. Okay, against these antigens. So this is the whole process. First, the signal one, in which the B cell receptor will bind to the specific epitopes. Okay, and the signal one number two, in which T toll-like receptor will bind to the surface of the antigen. And after this signaling, B cell gets activated, and this activation will lead to the proliferation of B cells. After proliferation, B cell will differentiate into the B plasma cells, and these plasma cells will secrete some antibodies. Okay, so the major drawback of T cell independent activation is that there are no memory cells. Okay, memory cells are not produced in T cell independent activation. Okay, so now talk about the T cell dependent B cell activation. In the T cell dependent B cell activation, what happens? The first step is that these are the antigens. Okay, these are the antigens. So this antigen is captured by the specific B cells. Okay, the B cell has captured this antigen. Okay, and they are bound on the surface of the B cell receptors. After this binding, these B cell will migrate to the lymph nodes. Okay, they will migrate to the lymph nodes. In the lymph nodes, they will migrate, and B cell have some specific receptors which are MHC class 2 peptide complex and CD40 co-stimulatory receptors. So here the B cell is activated because of the binding of the antigen recognition, and they have some specific receptors for MHC class 2 molecules and the CD40 receptor, that which is the co-stimulatory receptor. So the anti helper cell, which was we discussed in our previous video, which encountered the same antigen, will come. Okay, the same helper cell will come which encounter the same kind of antigen. Okay, it will come and bind bind to the B cell through two receptors. The first is these T helper cell will bind to the B cell with the help of the major histocompatibility 2 complex. Okay, the B cell is the antigen presenting cell here. Here the B cell is the antigen presenting cell, or this is the antigen. It is antigen. Okay, so this is the CD40 receptor, CD4 receptor. This is the CD4 receptor, and it will bind to the major histocompatibility complex. The other alpha and beta chain will bind to the antigen. Okay, here the T cell will bind to the antigen directly, and through this channel it will link to the B cell. The second receptor is conducted by CD40 receptor and CD40 ligand. B cell has a specific receptor which is known as the CD40 receptor, and T helper cell has a ligand for this receptor. So they will bind to each other. After binding, after binding, these T cell will secrete some interleukins, which are the interleukin 4. Okay. After binding to these kind two receptors, this T cell will secrete some specific receptors, which will bind to the cytokine receptor of the B cell. So this cytokines will bind to the cytokine receptor of B cell. Okay. After this binding, B cell will get activated, and it will proliferate. Proliferation means it will divide. Okay, the same type of B cell will divide. Only this type one which encountered this antigen. So it will divide, and after division, it will differentiate into plasma cell. Okay, it will differentiate into plasma cell and memory B cell. Two kinds of cell: the plasma cell and memory cell. And these plasma cell will further produce some antibodies. Okay, these plasma cells will produce some antibodies. So we again take one look for the whole process. First, B cell encounters an antigen because the B cell is a antigen presenting cell. It B cell recognize the antigen, and it will bind. In this next step, it will bind to the receptor this is the second step in which this BCL will bind to the T helper cell through major histocompatibility complex and this antigen ligand. Okay, this is the second signal. And after this binding, a specific receptor of the B cell, which is CD40, will bind to the CD40 ligand. Okay, these two CD40 receptor and CD40 ligand will bind to each other. That is the third step. Okay, after binding to CD40 and CD40 ligand, these CD helper cell will secrete some cytokines. Okay, that is the step number 4. It will secrete some cytokines. Okay, it has secreted some cytokines, and these cytokines will uh, bind to the specific receptor on the B cell. That is the step number 5. After this, these B cell will get activated. Okay, these B cell will get activated and they will proliferate, they will divide, and after division, they will differentiate into two kinds of cells. The first one is plasma cell and the second one is B cell. Plasma cell will uh, will secrete some specific kind of antibodies against this particular antigen. And these memory B cell will keep this antigen in its memory so that when the same antigen will enter into the human body, these memory B cell will secrete some antibodies specific to this antigen. Okay, so the immune system will take not a long time for the response. Okay, this is the work of the memory B cell, that it helps the immune system to respond quickly because it has memory for the same kind of antigen. So this is the whole process of B cell activation